Hi, I'm Karen Lancona, and we're here today with America's Entrepreneurs, and I'm introducing you to a really cool guy. His name is Gary Hecker, also known as the Wrecker in Hollywood. Gary, thank you so much for being here today.
My pleasure.
Let's learn a little bit about you and how you got into the sound field.
I was actually vacationing and I was at a studio and saw this craft that I'm in called Foley, and it's sound effects for film. And I decided that that's what I wanted to do at a young age, and I moved to California and pursued my dreams. I saw Foley when I was 16 years old. My stepfather was in the business and he's no longer with us. His name was Bob Rutledge. He actually won an Oscar for Back to the Future back in the day, and also worked on Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. That one was a landmark for me because that got me motivated, that one.
I don't know a lot about Foley, so could you tell me what exactly that is?
Sure. Foley is a specialized craft, and what it is we have to cover the film. First, we do all the footsteps of the main characters, whatever lead actors in the film, and then we do the background footsteps. Then we go through a prop pass, and that's all. Anything that's moving on the screen, pretty much we provide a sound for. It's like a big canvas of sound, and we paint different colors and textures and brush strokes. And when you put all those brush strokes and colors together, then you have a full canvas of sound. I had the pleasure of working on War of the Worlds for Steven Spielberg, and I've also done a few films for Oliver Stone as well. I'm hired by the studio based on reputation for these films. When they want a good soundtrack and Foley soundtrack, then they come to me and I provide that for them. I think everything just kind of fell into place for me. It wasn't easy when I first started. The obstacles was just the industry itself. I had only 6 months knowledge behind my belt that I learned from my stepfather, and I took that 6 months knowledge into Hollywood, into the entertainment business, and applied it and had to work my way up. Depending on the film, if it's an action film, my regular work day is pretty intense, because if it's an action film, there's a lot of energy that has to be portrayed into the screen. My job is like a performance, a sound artist and also like a sound actor. It's a lot harder than it envisions to be. Your timing has to be there, the timing of a character, timing when things happen. Your hand-to-eye coordination has to be really skilled. And then also sound. One of the things that I've done over the years is I use my mind, I call it like a computer, because I'll log in every day. I hear sounds and I listen to them and I log them into my mind so that whenever I'm working on a film, I can draw back on that and remember how it sounds and then create those sounds on a Foley stage. Gary
has the most impressive list of movies that he's worked on. Over 300 movies, I think, right?
Almost up to 300, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Luckily, throughout my career, I've got to work on landmark films. Just recently, Quentin Tarantino in the film Django. It's been nominated in the Academy for an Oscar for sound as well, and I'm part of the team that helped design that soundtrack for Django.
Let's check out a few of those awards. Let's see what you've got.
Okay, sure. This golden reel is for a video game, actually. I don't do too many of them, but when they want a killer sound job, then they come to me, and this one was for a video game called Need for Speed. This was when I got accepted into the Academy of Motion Pictures. This was a cool thing for me because they're very picky who they let in there, and so to me this is a great accomplishment. What helps to succeed to be an entrepreneur that has helped me in my world and in my life, that I always draw back on, that was a major thing for my success, was passion. You have to have that passion in your life. You got to have it in your soul. You got to have it in your job, in your career, and in your world. And if you follow your passion, that passion will take you to places and will elevate you and help you become an entrepreneur, because passion is what it's all about.